Good morning, everybody. It's November 1st. It's the day after Halloween. I decided to come outside here and check on my my toys, make sure everything's all right, and make sure nobody was pulling any tricks on me here. I'll make sure the Talon's in the garage here, ready to go. Might go riding this weekend, depending on the weather. It's supposed to be a little cool. Not sure what the hell happened here. The Honda Talon turned into some Polaris. At least it's got the Halloween colors on it. I don't know if somebody was out trick-or-treating and they left this in my garage or what, but the Talon's gone and the Polaris is here. I'll have to do some more research to find out what's going on with this or who pulled this trick off. Well, I'm not sure who left this Polaris in my garage here or who was part of this joke, but I called Eric to see if he had any part of it, and he just got here. What? You part of this Polaris in my garage?
What's going on? Did you like the surprise?
No, I don't like these Polarises in my garage.
Why?
Because they always require repairs or something every time they're here.
Tis the season. This one matches the season we're in.
What, the Halloween colors on it?
You know, the little black and orange. Does it have a little pieces of chocolate?
I didn't find any treats in it.
You haven't looked hard enough, I think. So what do we got going on today with it?
Well, get the thing out of my garage. I don't like these Polarises in my garage because it requires work for me.
All night long? It's been in here all night long?
Yeah, so get it out of there. I can't be seen driving a Polaris, so... Not really a funny joke.
No?
No. Park it on the lawn like a pumpkin.
You didn't like it?
Well... I feel much better now that that's out of the garage.
Yeah? You didn't sleep well last night, I bet.
No, I didn't find it till this morning.
It's kind of perfect machine. Color combination, everything. It's just, it's got something that maybe it doesn't need, but otherwise it's pretty perfect. But there's something here that it just, I don't know. Otherwise,
you sound like a salesman
perfect.
like Don trying to sell a Polaris.
You know, perfect. So what's it here for?
I don't know. I thought it was a kind of leftover Halloween joke.
Oh, it's here for a little performance upgrades.
Oh, I think this may be why it's here. I guess we got a skid plate to install.
Looks like we had a fan. They came to the sideshow guys. That looks for a little upgrade to their machine. So a good buddy of ours, Thomas, needs a little support on the underneath, in the belly section. So he brought over the RZR, and our local Polaris mechanic Derek here is going to install it. So stay tuned. This is going to be an awesome video.
You look good in front of those Honda banners. Just in case any of you guys are wondering, I am a certified Polaris mechanic. So I gotta figure out where my Talon is though, because it's normally parked in that bay. What's behind door number 2? Oh, there's the Talon. I'm feeling better now. We'll get it out here and back in its parking spot where it belongs. Eric peeking around the corner here.
Hide it, right? He hides it in the corner there so nobody can see it or touch it.
I don't know who was driving it.
Almost embarrassed. Maybe he's embarrassed by it. I usually put mine in the main bay, but it's always tucked beside away.
Well, I don't know
who knows?
drove it. So we got some ideas here. We always got to use the Honda to help these Polaris guys out all the time. That's all we use this Honda for.
What's the setup here? What do you got going on?
Well, it's just like when we're on the rides, we hook the winch up to the Polaris.
I think he's hiding behind the tree, guys. Now this one right out in front and center.
What are we hooking to here?
Well, we got a nice soft shackle here. We got the Snowmobile Show. I can't remember the company name. He's a good guy though.
It's Ian from Afraid Knots. Check him out. I'll put a link in the description. This is one of his soft shackles with these rings. You can see his embroidery there. Oh, there we go. Afraid Knots. Awesome quality material. Ian's a nice guy. You guys got any questions, reach out to him. It's like Derek's testing it out for the first time.
We got it, we might as well use it.
Well,
it's just like you guys with your turbo Polaris is there. If you got the turbo, you might as well use it.
A little overkill, but it's good to use your equipment, test it out, see how it's going to work.
Ready? This is how you flip a Polaris RZR on its side. Thomas, you ever had it this far on its side?
Well, don't go too far.
I think that should do the trick for what we're trying to do here. I think I've seen Thomas about like this once or twice on the rides we've been on with him. He rides in the back, so Don's probably never seen it like this.
Usually when he's going around a corner.
Thomas works in the neighborhood, so hopefully he doesn't drive by and see what we're doing to the machine until the skid plate's on and he sees the video.
It's not about how you get there, Thomas. It's all about the destination.
Couple torques there. See what kind of goodies Thomas has been traveling around with. A zip tie, Thomas. We found an extra zip tie.
Let's pull this out of here. Well, I think that's like some
I saw some zip ties. There's some leftover
zip ties and stuff. Oh, look at that. This machine must have been worked on before. We found the 10mm socket.
Oh, the 10 mil, the famous 10 mil.
Well, you know these flares has always been worked on by the zip ties and of course the 10mm socket we found.
Have you guys pulled your
skid plates off? Clean it? I never do. But I'm thinking maybe I need to pull mine off, see what it looks like. Who knows what I got down in there.
So, once again, Polaris owners, this is so you know which side goes down on your Polaris. He does have a small crack in it here. This is probably why he wants it upgraded. Thicker skid plate, better protection.
It's pretty thick though.
I think Eric's saying that because he still has the stock one in his machine. We should be getting a new one on order. That'll replace one of the 10mm sockets I'm missing. What do you see? Anything?
No. I was just looking. You gotta do a little inspection when you're out under here, I guess. Everything's looking pretty good. Looking pretty straight.
A few leaves and stuff to be expected. Pretty clean though. I was thinking there might be a bit more mud under there, but he must wash her pretty good.
Yeah.
Where he runs in a lot of water.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Yeah.
Of course, we got some handy dandy instructions here from SuperATV. This is the SuperATV. Probably won't need them.
That's the model number of this package.
I think that's the model number for the hardware. Of course, here's our hardware. There's our self-snapping bolts and some spacers. And a lot of washers. A lot of washers. I'll get Eric to sort all this hardware out. That I can manage. It does come with the drill bits here. We do have a few extra that Thomas supplied. We do have 2 drill bits there for the 2 different parts. Hardware we use. We'll get this spread out, organized, and we'll be back in a few seconds. You should have 7 long bolts, self-tappers, a whole lot of the short ones here, and quite a few of the 10 mil. I think they're 6 mil. You got 2 spacers here, go somewhere as well, and 2 short black bolts, and of course all the washers for every one of these bolts. So no shortage of washers. Black so they match the skid plate. I like that.
Well, we're missing one now.
That's probably an extra one we don't need.
We'll use another washer and spray paint it black.
I thought Eric would organize the washers while I was doing the bolts, but apparently not. He's just busy holding the camera today.
I'm holding the camera today. I want to watch the professional at work. Sometimes, you know, too many chefs in the kitchen, too many mechanics in the garage. Just gotta let a master do his work.
Well, you're not a certified Polaris mechanic like I am, so I understand. He just owns a Polaris, but he's not certified.
I got the back here. You always use your head.
If we put it on its roof, this is much easier. It'd be like working on a table, right?
Oh, it's true. Honda power.
You got that right. Eric's got something right for the day.
Just a little Civic that drove by. I don't know if you need to be filming at 60 frames per second either. Unless you're going to take this footage down to slow-mo mode.
Yeah.
You do that?
Well, sometimes.
Really?
When you do crazy things, I like to put it in slow-mo. Kind of boring working on these players, because sometimes you gotta lay down, take a little rest. It's not very exciting to work on them.
Well, you got almost all the pieces on. So what's the purpose of this skid plate? What do you need this for? Protects this underneath?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the one that it comes with?
Well, when you try and follow a Honda, the bottom's out. So, you know, you need the extra ground clearance. They said we're supposed to use 5 bolts, but I only found the spot for 4. 3, 4. That's a self-tapper. These are self-tappers. Those are self-tappers. These, and you know, it should be an odd one, but there isn't. So I don't know if I believe the instructions. Okay, now we gotta do the side piece here. Where's their side piece? I thought Eric would have had it out here by now, but apparently not. Takes up the chair as well. And apparently this goes like this here, and that nicely protects that. That's nice. They add a little piece for there. A little suspension arm, the way that drops down. That's what this here's for. That's pretty slick. I'll give them credit for that. I don't think there's any holes on this, so we might be drilling and doing self-tappers. We're just threading these all in finger tight, so then we still have adjustment afterwards. Well, we got everything bolted kind of loosely in place. Make sure it all lines up, and then we'll start tightening things up. All new hardware, you don't reuse the stock hardware, which is kind of nice. Another self-tapper for that one. Now we need the one for the other side. I'm just glad we're doing this before the snow flies.
Yeah. Just like a do-it-yourself kind of job. Anybody could probably do it with a few shop tools.
I had the day off. I think that's the only reason Thomas didn't do it. He didn't want to see me not working on my day off. He's a pretty good guy like that.
It's not too difficult to do this by the looks of things.
Says the guy holding the camera. The other Polaris
It's like
guy.
a DIY, do-it-yourself. DIY, I guess they call it.
Why am I always working on the Polarises though? I should have the Polaris driver doing this.
It's because we're smarter.
I guess because you guys know I never working on a Honda, so it'll give me something to work on.
We don't want you to get bored, you know. They say the more you you work on things, the better you get. So since you never really have to work on your Talon,
That's good.
we thought we'd give you something else to work on.
That sounds more correct. What's next? You got the instructions out? We didn't use the instructions in this video. We cut that all out. Now we need the back section, I guess.
Sorry, I should have got that for you. It's no turbo. A lot of space with no turbo on this thing, eh? I don't know.
Not everybody needs a turbo.
No, it's not a matter of needing. It's just an observation. If we didn't mention it earlier on the video, this is a 2024 RZR XP 1000. Obviously, it's a Polaris.
What's the XP stand for? Extra parts?
Extra power, obviously.
3 of these and 3 washers again, my socket. Good to go. Once again.
I think he's got this one snorkeled a bit. I wonder if it came like that.
Probably.
No, I don't think
You probably
that's-
should upgrade.
Is that? Yeah, look at that seat. That's. I see one here, but this, I don't know if it's threaded or not. This is a two-man job. You definitely need somebody to hold up the skid plate while the other one fools around, rolls around the ground. So
I think it's more.
you're better to call a friend if you want to do this yourself. So
I thought the friend was supposed to hand me nuts and bolts and everything.
You can hold up the skid plate while the friend rolls around on the ground.
And hold the camera.
Oh, that's an important job.
He's holding it, but it's not in. Great spot. There we go.
I'm holding it right where this hole should go.
Hard to get good help these days, I tell you.
I think this one threaded, this one's not threaded. I think.
Maybe not. Oh boy, that would have.
Goes like that. Alrighty, we're getting somewhere now. For the next pieces we're putting on here, we need some of these stock Torx headed bolts.
A nice little protection there.
This is a nice upgrade here. I'm starting to lose count of how many Polarises I've worked on. I worked on Laura's, I've worked on yours, Thomas's. I did a trail side repair of a belt on one on the outhouse trail a year ago.
Well,
I worked on a Polaris 570 ATV before.
what would you say the percentage of Polaris's ride on our rides to Talons?
Well, I think the Polaris is probably the #1 machine that I've worked on the most. I don't know why, but that seems to be the going rate.
Well, there's a lot of them on the trails.
I don't know if that's the reason, but we'll go with that for now. It is nice to add these steel plates in here. Do wish they went up a little higher, but this is better than nothing. Nothing gets caught on the front of the skid plate.
Nice tight fit too.
They fit nice.
Should keep some of the debris out of there.
Eric's trying to figure out what's going on without reading the instructions.
Well, it's more fun that way.
I don't know that 100% matters, but he does have the...
I know, I was going to say, he's already got a little bit of a piece there.
So I think we can go over top.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah.
Because this does clip in there nice.
But this might just pivot down.
Yeah, but it actually clips inside here.
Oh
so
yeah, okay.
It's probably better to go over top.
Yeah.
It does tuck under the stock plastic if you don't have a winch.
It is.
Again, we'll leave that loose for now.
I see you fixed the wheels on this thing. She rolls pretty good.
I know, I put a new set of wheels on her. She's not pretty, but she's back in service.
But she's better than those. Better than those hard plastic white wheels.
So you're saying it rides like a Polaris now?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, who's coming over here? Got the,
Hope it's not coming to my house.
sounds like the fire department to me. Oh, looks like they turned. Well, we're back at it. For you guys, you probably didn't even notice. I'm helping you out, Thomas. Just putting in a couple extra bolts here. I don't know why Derek took them out. I don't think they needed to go out. Probably was just taking out extra bolts for nothing. Oh, it's hard to do this with one hand, eh guys? Well, Derek's drilling and screwing under here with these self-tappers. He's got a drill bit on this drill and socket on this other drill. Impact, as he calls them.
900 self-tappers later, we'll have this on there. I traded my safety squints in for a pair of safety glasses for some reason. Might be because of the camera.
Well, lots of pieces falling off into his eyeballs, so you know we gotta make sure we protect ourselves.
I was working unsupervised for a little while.
So instead of you guys sitting here watching every single one, we'll come back when we got a few more done. Well, looks like all these fasteners are in
We
place.
saved you guys from watching me fasten 200 fasteners into there, torque them to the right foot-pounds, which is about 3 ugadugs per bolt. And then you double over it again, so yeah. Skid plates on. Looks good. It's nice they added these pieces for here. It all interlocks really well. Nice smooth bottom. Nice aluminum plates here for sticks and stuff.
Looks
all
good.
on, all complete.
Looks good. Any extra bolts?
There's a few extra, but I think they are supposed to be extras. At least that's the story we're going with.
That's SuperATV quality. They give you a few extra because you know when you work with something like this, you never know what's going to happen.
Put the Honda Talon back to work here. Got the SuperATV winch with the remote. Makes life a lot easier.
Oop.
Oh, we'll go the other way. We don't want to tip it over. We did a good job. We didn't tip it over.
This setup worked nice.
Very good setup. Very impressed with the Honda power.
At least it has a winch with power. We'll give him that. Oh.
Don't get caught in your winch line. They're good, but they're also can hurt you.
This is a smart buy. This was not good to get. Good to have this one.
Well, it comes in handy for the Polaris.
I've seen you in a couple cracks recently.
Yeah, but I think the Honda got itself out.
Yeah.
Its own winch power, got it out.
Hiding behind the tree.
That's it. Now we got to give this one more a check over, and hopefully we put it out at the end of the driveway, and tomorrow morning it's gone.
They do usually pick up the pumpkins usually the day after Halloween.
I think we just put it out at the corner of the curb, and it'll probably be gone tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if the dump truck will get it or if somebody will come by and pick it up.
They are hot commodities. These Polarises, they're well sought after.
Only a Polaris owner would say that.